Welcome back to the Big House. I'm Blake Jackson, joined by Ryan Aber, prep insider for the Oklahoman. Ryan, now let's talk a little 3A boys basketball. First off, who is the favorite in this class?
Well, obviously the favorite here is Verdigris. Rodney Clark, everybody knows about him. State's career scoring record leader, set that record last week, got a chance to extend it this week. They're the favorite. There are some other very good teams in this bracket, though. You've got Sequoia Tahlequah, you've got Millwood, who's a surprise to be here this year, but they always seem to do it. Adair's a very good team. John Marshall and Metro Christian also, Verdigris draws in the first round. Their biggest challenger, though, is Sequoia Tahlequah. The Indians are a very balanced team. Larry Grigg has his team back here again. They're used to being here. They're not going to be intimidated by this atmosphere. They also tend to claim places as their homes very easily. They'll definitely have the home court advantage wherever they're playing.
Other than Rodney Clark, of course, who would be a player to watch here in this class?
Well, I got a chance last week to watch Adair play for the first time. Very impressed with Kenny Davis. Also, Sequoia Tahlequah has some. Mike Soap is a guy who averages about 13 points and 5 rebounds. They're a pretty balanced team, but he is their leader.
All right, and finally, as always, pick me a championship game.
Well, championship game for me has got to be Sequoia Tahlequah versus Verdigris. This is the game everybody wants to see in this class. I think it's going to happen. I think it's finally time for Verdigris to break through and get Rodney Clark a championship, get Kelly Clark, a guy who's had a lot of experience in state tournaments, his first title. And I got a chance to catch up with Kelly Clark earlier. Congratulations on getting to the state tournament. The brackets are out. Metro Christian in the first round. What's your thoughts on that matchup?
Well, it's not any accident that any of the 8 teams are here. We've watched them play a couple times, and very talented team and very well coached. So I don't know if there'll be any easy ones tonight this weekend.
And obviously, when people think of Verdigris basketball right now, at least they talk about Rodney Clark. How big of a weight was that lifted off y'all's shoulders to have him break the record in the area final and not have to worry about it heading into state?
Real big. It just kind of relaxed everything from the fans to the administration to the coaching staff and the players, not just Rodney, but the rest of the players too, because they felt a sense of urgency to try and get it to him, probably a little more than what they needed to, and so now we can just focus on the task at hand and let everything kind of flow.
And obviously, a lot of people talk about Rodney, but y'all also have some other weapons. A big one for y'all the other night was your inside presence with your big, I believe, 6'7" guy.
Yeah, Adam Holland didn't practice for the first 2 months of the season. Had a herniated disc, and he's had 2 or 3 injections, and he's played through a great deal of pain throughout the year. And so we've kind of done the best we could do as far as keeping him involved where he can still keep his shape, but at the same time, early in the season in Tournament Champions, he wasn't at full go. And we kind of struggled through December, but once we got through the Tournament of Champions, we could focus a little bit more on the defenses we were seeing and plan an attack as far as that's concerned. And it's been pretty good for us since then.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you joining us. Good luck this week in the 3A tournament right here at State Fair Arena.
Thank you.